You know, the world isn't always Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. It is a very mean and nasty place to be in. And it doesn't care how strong you are. It will knock you down and keep you there if you let it. Few years back, at the age of 5, I woke up one morning and realized that my mom has gone without saying why and where. And I had lived with a hope that one day she would be back. But at the end, my hope faded. It is like I was born to be the other boy, who belonged to no one, at the same time belonged to everyone, who had nothing and who wanted everything. I become the joke of the family, constantly shouted over that I am nothing and will achieve absolutely nothing, that I am useless. But regardless of this constant abuse, my moral compass always pointed to love for others and an inner power to be of service to others. Believe the word I am saying or not is up to you, Why I say that? Because I can only speak from my own experience. None of the insights I share are inherently true or false, right or wrong. They simply reflect the wonderful result I have seen in my life. My friend, my guess is that sometimes we all get caught up in other people's sins, I had the impression that I was born to live a life of misery and suffering. I have to remind myself constantly that on my worst day, I live like somebody on their greatest. And to make sure not to let my demons to turn me to evil, I rather introduce them to humanity, to show them forgiveness, love, kindness, respect, and understanding to all, despite the hatred shown to me during my childhood. And as a result, I grew up strong and healthy. But when I thought things were going the way I want them to be, life struck me to the core of my soul, where it hurt the most. So one morning, I was on my way to university. I got a call from my dad. And that was the first and last time I heard his voice in such a manner, And it turned to be the last ever meaningful conversation we had, to be honest. He told me how proud he is to be my father. Although he may not show me some love, but I am and will always be his joy and inspiration. I was really happy, my friend. And beside that, I had just finished my degree in computer science. And my dad and I had a plan to take my career to the next level. And the prospect of traveling to the US to complete my schooling was like a dream come true. And while helping deprived young people in my community brought me so much joy and fulfillment. My friend, life can be ruthless, One second you have it all, and another everything is gone. And suddenly everything has turned bitter for me. My dad untimely died, and in the space of a year from my dad's death, my older brother took his own life. And when I thought it couldn't be any more worse than that, my beloved sister, who always stood by my side and protected me and acted like my mom all this year, passed away in a mysterious circumstance. And compounded with the unsafe state of my country, turned my life upside down. I felt that everything was conspiring against me, And this moment of despair sometimes drove me crazy, to the point to say that I had a chameleon soul. One day I wanted to kill myself, and another day I wanted to live to prove my haters wrong. But somewhere along the line, I have changed, I stopped dreaming, I stopped being me, I stopped believing in myself. And I lost my sense of direction, and I lost the taste and the will to live. My friend, I guess we all go through those kind of stuff. You let people tell you you're not good. And when things get harder, you start looking for somebody or something to blame. But the reality is that you, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it isn't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and dust yourself up and keep moving forward, my friend. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how strong-minded people are made, No one going to take your dream and achieve it and give it to you. And as no one going to take your problem and solve it for you. If you know how good you are, then go out and be it. But ultimately, you gotta be willing to take the hit and not blaming people, Saying you are not where you wanna be because of him or her or lack of opportunity. Hater do that. And have you ever seen a hater at the top? You're better than that. But till you start believing in yourself, you won't achieve anything in life, my friend. And my motto is the same as ever. To believe is to achieve. And when I'm at war with myself, I look up to God. I know He loves me. He got a perfect plan for me. His plan can take me through a lot of ups and downs. But if I stay faithful to Him, in the end, He's going to work everything for my own good.